So I'm David Cranguy from the Simplicity Group. We only focus on the island of Ireland. So Primeline for us is a key client that we would focus on within the transport and logistics. How Simplicity Group has changed and moved to adapt with the times of dealing with these size of customers. You know, we do have a base of a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 operators, but now we've also got a big base of, you know, leaders in their industry within the transport and logistics industries. Once Simplicity onboards a customer, they go through a 7-step process for onboarding, and that process takes right through, you know, onboarding the hardware, the kit, the training, setting up the product, setting up the division, setting up the users, making sure everything's done the way the business has been navigated and rolled out.
My name's Carmel Brady and I'm a Senior Project Manager for Primeline in Transport. Most of our fleet now has Webfleet on it, and through that transition the group has been fantastic with us. Everybody has that contact of who they need to speak to, but that's us knowing who that contact is in Simplicity, but also Simplicity knowing who that contact is within Primeline, because that number of fleet, it's difficult for one person to funnel and answer all those questions. So now they're going to each unit and who looks after that, with one person then within Primeline, myself taking that as an oversight from a helicopter to say, okay, this is what it's looking like, and taking that back then to an account manager as well. It's great because it gives us that flexibility. Like we said, our fleet, it's very different dynamics on our fleet. So one business unit can have the fleet on a Saturday and a Sunday, and having that flexibility is great. So we're not having to take kit off the road to get something installed into it, because at the end of the day we're a transport company and logistics. I need the trucks moving, and I'm going to tell the team keep those trucks moving, but we know there's going to be downtime. So having that 7 days a week, and when that's going to work, is fantastic, because it means we don't have that downtime. And when the truck or the trailer or the van or the rigid, whatever it happens to be, has downtime, that we can potentially factor in getting it kitted out and installed there. It works really well for us and takes away any concern that we would have in relation to downtime.
I'm Cherise Little and I'm the Key Account Manager for Republic of Ireland. In my role at Simplicity Group with Primeline, we have regular touch points and regular reviews to make sure that we're understanding exactly what they need and we're addressing what they need. Each unit has different requirements. So for me, it's to understand their challenges and their pain points, and to make sure they're understanding what the system can deliver and how they can use the system to drive the right efficiencies. Webfleet side, the Opti drive, driver behavior, making sure small things like just, going back after they've started with us and seeing how their fuel has come down, because they're now looking at driver behavior. The drivers are driving better. They now want to know what their scores are. They're not speeding as much, there's no excessive idling. All those small nuances can make a huge impact on a fleet.